We must debate everything. China, Gaurakshaks, communal tension, farmer suicides and political corruption. This is also the first session of Parliament since the launch of Republic. And I think politicians don't set the agenda anymore. They should not be allowed to set the agenda anymore, not even in Parliament. I would say, in fact, especially not in Parliament. Having reported in Parliament for years, I have found sessions like the one starting tomorrow too rehearsed and absolutely not reflecting the very real issues that people want debated. We will try and change that in this session of Parliament. Let's see how it works. But till then, the Sunday debate will be divided into 5 issues and 3 parts. On debate 1, we'll be debating the themes of Gauraksha, communal tension, farmers' distress, opposition's political charge, vendetta charge. Our sources tell us they will be the meat of the opposition's attack. As far as we are concerned, we will question both sides on these themes. On debate number 2 on this Sunday debate, we will debate the big theme number 5, national security. National security in the context of Kashmir, Pakistan and the tensions with China. The big question on this mega build-up to Parliament session is, will the opposition work with the government or will they portray a divided house and disrupt for the sake of it on these big 5 core themes during this crucial monsoon session? Will the government in turn take the opposition along on their points of criticism, or are we heading for a mega standoff again? Only time will tell. And ladies and gentlemen, all of this kicks off tomorrow. So there are 2 big debates that are coming up. Debate number 1 will start with Gauraksha and communal tension, and debate number 2 on this Sunday coming up right after that is going to be the debate of internal security. Should national security be made a subject of political debate or not? That's debate number 2. But here are the headlines on the Sunday debate today. 3 weeks of high-octane political action begins. Expect a very fiery monsoon session of Parliament. From the attack on the Amarnath Yatris to terror in the valley, national security likely to dominate the monsoon session. From communal tension to lynchings and CBI action, expect storm in Parliament. We cannot afford another washout. The session starts amidst calls for talks with the terror state. Will Parliament unite against Pakistan terror? Live from 8 a.m. on Monday, watch Parliament on a channel that has changed how politics is covered in India. And it's time you set the agenda for our parliamentarians. Speak out on my issue, my Parliament, this Parliament session. And on the Sunday debate, we can only presume what the subjects are which will be brought up in Parliament, because as is very well known, Parliament, the issues travel in ways that no journalist can really predict. However, as I introduce the panelists on debate number 1 of this Sunday debate on the issues before Parliament, we have some sense, I wouldn't say complete sense, of the issues the opposition will raise and some sense of the response the government might try to bring up. So let's debate ahead of Parliament tomorrow. Nalin Kohli of the BJP, Ratan Shah of the RSS, Arvind Sawant of the ShivSena, Member of Parliament, Sudhindra Bhadoria of the BSP, Danish Ali of the JDS, Vinod Sharma, Senior Journalist, Syed Asim Wakar of the All India MIM, and Syed Tanveer Ahmad, who's a journalist and social activist out of Bengaluru. Now, if I just divide in this first part of the debate, with your permission, gentlemen, I think there are 4 things which are likely to come up in Parliament. 1, I am told that the opposition is going to go hammer and tongs on the issue of Gaurakshaks. Secondly, I am told both sides are ready to attack each other on the issue of communal tension. Thirdly, I am told both sides are ready to attack each other on the issue of farmers' distress. And fourthly, I am told especially the opposition is super ready to bring up the issue of a political vendetta the government is carrying in investigations, raids, etc., vis-a-vis the opposition. Let's start the debate. With your permission, can I begin with the one issue of the Gaurakshaks? Gauraksha and cow vigilantism have been issues that have been on the front line of the opposition's attack on the ruling government. There has been a massive effort and deployment of resources by the opposition to paint India as a country of mad murderers, mob lynchers. We are being told, I don't know, but we are being told that this will feature heavily in the upcoming monsoon session of Parliament, and we won't be surprised after it was the Congress party's official news conference that actually congratulated the Not In My Name protesters. Therefore, the question is it undoubted that when the opposition does raise the issue of lynchings, it is likely to flare into chaos after the same opposition was not protesting as aggressively about the lynching of DSP Ayub Pandit in Srinagar? I want to open up with one straight question to the opposition, and it can be taken by Mr. Bhadoria, and maybe then we can have a response from the ruling party and then we can go on. Mr. Bhadoria, my first question to you is that when the ruling government, in fact Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself has made a very public statement condemning killings in the name of Gaus or Gaurakshaks last month, should this issue take priority in Parliament at all, or should other issues be discussed first? Sharma, why not then? Why was the opposition not proactive then? Since I know this issue will be raised in Parliament now, is it unfair to ask why not then? After Vinod Sharma, Arvind Sawant can respond. Please go ahead, Vinod Sharma.
Arnab, let's have a serious debate on this because it's Parliament, and I think that we brought Parliament to discuss issues. And the foremost task of Parliament is to make the government accountable by raising questions. So if questions are raised in Parliament, if earlier they have not been raised, it is their funeral. Today, if it is raised, I think the Parliament is within the rights to raise questions because the task of Parliament is to keep government accountable regardless of the nature of the government. First of all, I'd like to tell you that things have started on a positive note. Government acted creatively by calling an all-party meeting on China. And there was broad consensus, national consensus on how to respond to China. And that is set, I think that has in fact greatly improved the climate for discussions in Parliament. Now, insofar as cow vigilantism is concerned, the Honorable Prime Minister has twice, not once, but twice he has talked about these kind of violence not being acceptable. And last time he said that Mahatma Gandhi, he said it from Sabarmati, and he said Mahatma Gandhi wouldn't have liked it, and this is something Mahatma Gandhi would have condemned, So I think when the Prime Minister intervenes and says something, tries to cool tempers down, a debate, a discussion is but natural in Parliament on that issue, regardless of the fact that it's a state subject. Law and order is a state subject, as Mr. Sharda pointed out. But the fact of Prime Minister himself having spoken gives good enough reason for a debate. I think there should be a debate if there is a debate, and it should be a sensible debate. It should not be a blame game debate. It should be a debate where all political parties, how can they stop these incidents?
Sure. Arnavji, first. Okay, Arvind Sawant of the ShivSena.
First, I would like to condemn the statement made by somebody, I do not know, I cannot see you right now, who was the gentleman who said that we have given peaceful Kashmir to you. Peacefully given the Kashmir to you. Who is he to give the Kashmir
Danish
to us?
Ali of the JDS.
It is our, and it will remain our Kashmir. Secondly, if he is so much great, one moment,
when the opposition party was ruling this country, the Kashmir was peaceful. When this government has taken over with the separatist coalition, government is now sends up situation in Kashmir. Let Arvind Sawant speak. Let him speak. Don't interrupt him.
If you are so great,
given to rule here,
so powerful to give the Kashmir to us, then I demand.
You are unable to rule this.
Let you go ahead and give the
You are running the coalition government with the separatists, and you are teaching lessons to us.
So powerful, give the Pakistan occupied Kashmir to us now. Now the subject regarding the
Gaurakshaks.
Regarding Gaurakshaks and the statement about the...
Danesh, do not stray to the subject of Gaurakshaks. Danesh Ali, you stay to the subject of Gaurakshaks. It is agreed. We stay to the subject of Gaurakshaks. Please, let Syed Asim Wakar and Syed Tanveer Ahmad respond to him. Yeah, please.
As far as Gaurakshak is concerned, Arnavji,
yeah.
Please, let me finish. As far as Gaurakshak is concerned, Uddhav Thackeray categorically strongly mentioned it, and he has said it, that we condemn the lynching of any person, may it be Hindu or may it be Muslim for such beef issue and other issues. And if they have so much guts and courage to lynch a person like this, let them go to the border and fight with the terrorists who are there. That is what the statement made by Uddhav Thackeray. And therefore, Gaurakshak, let them raise the issue, as you have rightly pointed out. Why then it was not raised earlier also?
No.
And there are other issues. In fact, the top priority should be given to the issue of the Kashmir. The assault, attack on the Amarnath Yatris, that should be the top issue.
No, we are on the issue
Instead of dividing the country on the communal issues.
We are on
Let
the
us
issue.
be united.
We are on the issue of Gaurakshaks.
Instead of dividing, sir.
And on the issue of Gaurakshaks,
Therefore, we should go for the issue of Kashmir first.
Let's get the All
Kashmir
India
is the
MIM.
most important issue. Security of the country is most important.
Let us settle the issue of Gaurakshaks. On the issue of Gaurakshaks, Syed Asim Waqar,
we are condemning. We strongly condemn.
Watch.
Yes.
Please, I request you, sir.
Let him reply. Let him reply. Let reply to Mr. Nalin Kohli that he never listen any type of bad comments from the party of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Now,
the leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party always speak fiery languages against Muslims.
Okay. So BJP MLA.
मेरे प्रधानमंत्री ने क्या कहा है? आप उसे माने ना माने, बताइए ना मुझे एक बात से। प्रधानमंत्री की शपथ लेने के बाद प्रधानमंत्री की सेवा कर रहे हैं, क्या बात कर रहे हैं आप सुनने को तैयार नहीं। कान में अगर रुई डाल दिया तो इसमें हमारी क्या गलती है?
I'm not talking about the Prime Minister. I'm talking about the other leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party and the cabinet.
Why did you
Arvind Sawant,
what will you say about that? Take his name.
Arvind Sawant,
why don't you say Narendra Modi ji?
Arvind Sawant, Arvind Sawant, therefore, Arvind Sawant and Sudhindra Bhadoria, Arvind Sawant and Sudhindra Bhadoria, on the debate, Sunday debate today, Arvind Sawant and Sudhindra Bhadoria, the opposition says, I'm not concerned about what the Prime Minister says, I'm concerned about Sadhvi Saraswati of the All India Hindu Convention, I'm concerned about what BJP MLA Vikram Saini says, when he says that I will break the hands and legs of those who don't consider the cow in their mother. I am concerned about the VHP. I am concerned about the Bajrang.
We condemn this kind of statement.
But they are not happy with the condemnations. That's the point. The point is, they're
Why
saying...
don't they condemn the Akbaruddin?
Exactly, because they will never
condemn the Akbaruddin statements of the Akbaruddin then.
Never be together.
Condemn the same way the statements of the Akbaruddin.
Not only
So today,
they dare not.
What with these people? Put them in the
what
same jail.
Imam Bukhari is saying today? Have you seen what he is saying?
Arnab asked them to put them together in jail. Pick up Akbaruddin Awaisi, pick up Sadhi, put them together.
Akbaruddin, have you ever condemned the statement of the Akbaruddin? Prime Minister has already condemned the statements of the other people.
Yes, we have condemned it. They love Akbaruddin.
Yes, won them.
All, whether it's Akbaruddin Awaisi or any BJP or any BHP, ShivSena leader, all are the same. They are made for each other. They are helping each other.
Why you are silent on Akbaruddin Owaisi?
Destroy the fabric of this.
Why you are silent on Akbaruddin?
The person who is silent is...
You speak about Akbaruddin first.
Nobody is silent.
You speak about Akbaruddin first. What Imam Bukhari is today saying, just see that. What Imam Bukhari is saying, just watch it on TV right now.
He should be
watch it on TV right now, what he is saying.
You know, in all that you said right now, spirit of parliament, consensus, drafting of resolution, etc., you know, these are ways of avoiding the real issue. The real issue is simple, Vinod Sharma. Mamta Banerjee is allowing communal violence to spread in Bengal. Now don't say you've also got your problem, I've also got my problem, so we'll have some wishy-washy resolution which says condemn all communal violence, not mention things directly. I say mention things directly. Say that there were Hindus who were killed in Bengal. And say that there were Muslim mobs who went on the loose in Bengal and the law and order machinery did absolutely nothing. Should we not say that? Why should we hide? Why should we hide behind that?
You would see that be
mentioned
in Parliament when a debate happens.
I would like Arvind Sawant to come in on it. Why should the opposition not come together to criticize Mamta Banerjee on the real issue of what's happened in Bengal?
Exactly. See, the first issue is that we should condemn strongly the lynching of any person, may he belong to any caste, creed, religion, may the government belong to any party. We should condemn it. We should strongly condemn it. But when I'm listening to the debate totally, what I feel sorry, sir, I'm really hurt now today. I'm really hurt.
What?
Are we thinking of the country or not? Are we leading the country toward anarchism or what?
Danish.
Are we leading towards anarchy? What is this going on? Hatred is there in our heart. And we speak something else.
Yes,
we act something else.
For that?
There is a hatred in our mind.
Who is responsible for that?
Let us forget that hatred first. Let us forget that hatred first.
Capitalism is being
ultimately everybody
given to drink from many decades. Who is responsible for this?
See the deep.
No.
We all are responsible, sir. All four pillars are equally responsible, sir.
Yes,
all four pillars. I'm saying all four pillars.
Yes.
And the news it appears in the newspaper. If somebody is lynched, it appears in the newspaper with the caste. Which caste he belongs, which region he belongs, which religion he belongs. The news never appears. An innocent is killed. May he belong to any caste, creed, or region or religion. Never appears like that. So all four are responsible, sir.
No, my question is, I have just 3 minutes on the debate. I have 3 minutes on this debate.
We must introspect.
My question is essentially this.
And we must introspect.
My question is this, and nobody is answering my question. How can the opposition raise the issue of communal violence at all? With what authority, Syed Tanveer Ahmad, can the opposition raise the issue of communal violence in Bengal to the ruling NDA when the fact of the matter is that the Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh not only sought a report on the clashes but also offered to send in 400 central troops, which the Trinamool Congress refused.
Is it only Bengal?
Why not Bengal?
Why not Rajasthan?
But why not Bengal?
All communal violence should not be...
Karnataka then.
I'm sorry, why not Bengal? Why not Bengal? Ratan Chadha. Why not Bengal? Why not Bengal?
Party leaders speak in
I therefore, I don't want to overexceed my brief, but I want to say one thing. For the opposition, the single only agenda cannot be disruption. And for the government, Nalin Kohli, at the same time, I'd say, your single agenda cannot be to dodge. Opposition can't only disrupt, government can't only dodge.
Single agenda of disruption on GST, they have disrupted for 2 months.
Danish Ali,
it's a responsible opposition. Opposition wants to discuss the foreign policy.
As I say,
wants to discuss the relationship with
let the debate begin. Let the debate begin. I'd say, let the debate begin in Parliament and on Republic. The country needs a debate. Let the debate begin. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you.